네, 안녕하세요. 저는 소래라고 합니다. 저는 가수하고 작곡가입니다. When I was at university, I was studying in London. One of my professors asked me if I was interested in writing K-pop professionally, and the first video I saw was Twice Likey. Likey, you likey, likey. And so there was a lot of pink, a lot of fun, and I was like, oh, 재밌겠어, it looks fun, yeah? So I started writing some songs, and then I saw, wow, fantastic baby dance, and I was like, whoa, who are they? 누구예요? Like, who are you? Like, I need to know you, Big Bang. But yeah, so then I saw Fantastic Baby, and I was like, I need to write for this, guys. And so I started really like focusing a lot on K-pop, writing every day, every night. And then finally, I got my first song with Taeyeon of Girls' Generation. That song was Vanilla. And then I got Oh My Girl, ITZY, CIX, and soon some other people that I can't spoil yet. but yeah, I'm having the time of my life. I love K-pop. Ooh, Taeyeon. She's special to me because she was my first artist to work with. I wrote Vanilla specifically thinking about her voice. I was like, how can I make a song that can really give justice to her voice, because her voice is amazing, right? And I mean, Taeyeon could sing like the shopping list and you would still sound amazing, like tomatoes, potatoes. She would make it amazing. However, I really wanted to write something that could really give her justice. And so I was studying so hard all of her songs. And then I wrote Vanilla thinking exactly about her. She immediately took the song, which was crazy. And she was my first artist to work with. Actually, there's a funny story about it. Initially, the song was called I'm in Love, because I was dating a guy that I was really in love with. Unfortunately, it didn't work out. Story of my life. I was writing like, I'm in love, I'm in love. And then they changed it to vanilla, vanilla. So yeah, because I can't speak really well in English, and so I'm in love sounded like vanilla, apparently. There you go. Oh. 귀엽다. Sorry. She's so cute. So at 20 she was singing like this, yeah? What was I doing when I was 20? Pure talent right there. Ooh, that vibrato. Wow. Sing it, girl. Go. Wow. You see a star right there, yeah? That's star power right there, Taeyeon, at 20. And like, I'm like, where have I been this whole time? This jam, wow. Ooh. You see how she moves the mic to create dynamics? It's like a masterclass of singing right there. And I love her dress as well. I mean, there's a reason why they call her King Taeyeon. Wow. Yeah. Sometimes I don't realize that I actually written a song for her, because I'm like, whoa, she literally blesses everything, like with her voice, like every melody. I'm more familiar like with her when she was, you know, like already big. So this is my first time watching her so young. And just a question, was she 20 in Korean age or international age? Oh, so she was 18. So at 18, I was, what was I doing at 18? I love this song. It's one of the songs that I wish I wrote. So good. that control. The control of the voice. So like she's switching several vocal ranges. So she's going from like a low register, like something about you. So it's a relatively low range in there, you know? And then she's switching to like belting in a high range. Super hard to do. I mean, she's a star, so yo. Oh, whistle register right there. Wow, wow. So that whistle register thing, it's super hard to do. It's like something that Ariana Grande does in live performances, and she's like her, and that's it. It's interesting because Mariah Carey made it kind of like famous, you know, when she was like, I don't want a love for Christmas, all of that, and you know, singing that song, she has like that whistle register at the end. She has that part in there. But recently in a performance, she completely failed that because it's so hard to do. Like it's one of the hardest things. And Taeyeon just laid at it effortlessly. So does it make sense that she has this beauty? Yeah, I was wondering the same thing. Like the thing is that she make it look like so effortless. On a technical level, this is like so hard. It's like going to the gym and be like, okay guys, now I'm gonna lift like 40 weights. I mean, I don't go to the gym, so I'm just guessing, but you know, I'm guessing that it must be really hard to lift all of those weights. And you would look like that. And I was expecting for her to look like a little bit struggling. She's not, she looks like an angel. Then she's like, oh yeah guys, I woke up like this with flawless, and I just love it. Yeah, I'm wondering the same thing. You know, to the fan that wrote that, I'm wondering the same. Wow. So she has like this, it's similar to the feeling that she conveys in 11:11. You know, this kind of like melancholic voice, you know, so it's contained, but it's also like full of emotion and a little sad. So she has like this power of like going to like the very like bright and powerful voice in the high register. However, when she goes in the low register, she tends to be like calmer and conveys this like melancholic feeling of like something sad, but you know, that we still, you know, that makes us feel calm in some sort of way, like bittersweet. And I think that's what's happening in this performance. So it's interesting because it's a similar approach that I used when I was writing Vanilla. So the reference that I was given, because usually they say like, oh, we want something in this vibe, you know? They're like, the label is like, oh, we want like something in the vibe of Fine or I or whatever. Those two were actually my two references, but she was in both of those performances, as we saw before, she was going immediately for the high range in the chorus because she has a perfect control there. But her voice has a deep emotion, you know, and an amazing control also in the low register. And it's probably a side of Taeyeon that not in a lot of songs, it's just for the verse part and not in the chorus part. But the chorus part is the one that delivers the most emotion. And actually that's what I did in my song as well. So when I wrote Vanilla, I wrote like an anti-drop. So everything in the song leads to what is supposed to be a big chorus in the style of Fine or whatever. Actually, the song goes down in the drop. So that's probably the factor that she liked, because it has an anti-drop. Then it develops like higher in the second part of the chorus, but the very first impression is like actually low, you know, and very like intimate and very delicate. And so, because she's very strong in that register as well, and her voice is just amazing, you know, it's just like, it's just a piano, you can play it however you want, and she has perfect control in both sides, and as you can see in this performance, and like in the previous performance with Fine. And so I was like, okay, the obvious choice, it would be to go for the big chorus, you know, belting and whatever, but I was like, let's do something different, you know, something that she might find it like, you know, different from what she usually sings, I guess. And I think that was a good move, you know, because the song went to her, so. I love this song. The switch of the rhythm is like, ooh. You can just see she was born to sing. Such a good melody, you know? Just really catchy, really good. Ah, so good. You see, she's just having fun. I think, you know, a little bit of attitude as well, like that. So I think that a real professional is a person that is amazing at what they do, but they also have fun while doing it, you know, and that's why it seems so like so effortlessly. And we also don't need to forget that that one was a concert. Like probably that one wasn't the first song, all right? So in a concert, they have to perform a lot of songs. Like people sometimes forget it. It's like between 18 or 20 songs at least per set. Probably that one wasn't the first concert of the season. Maybe she was coming from a tour, you know, so that she has many performances, you know, many nights, and you get tired and you don't sleep, you keep on rehearsing, and still she was looking like she was perfectly at ease, because that's her true nature, you know. That's her true nature of being a singer. You can just see that there, you know. She sounds even better live. How is this possible? I feel you totally. 2 years later, after this comment was posted, we all feel the same way, bro. How is this possible? Yeah, so of course she has like an amazing voice. She's like the voice. Like if you ask me, she's the voice. And I mean, that's all we can say about her voice. Like that. That's all. I mean, King Taeyeon, bow to her. Bow to her. Yeah. So thank you so much for having me today. As a composer, it was absolutely great to witness once again Taeyeon amazing singing ability. And I'm still like, how could I write a song for her? It's crazy. It's crazy to believe that, especially after watching these performances. So if you enjoyed this video and you were as astonished by Taeyeon's performance as much as I was, please subscribe to the channel, and looking forward to see you more here. Bye guys! 안녕!